Hey, this is Caleb at Picture Salon, and today we'll be going over the different resizing options for your image when placing an order. When you first get to the ordering screen, you'll be able to see your actual file size listed as paper size to the right of the image. Also, this section is helpful once we move forward with the different sizing options to see what your image size will be. At Picture Salon, we print at any custom size you need. If you have an image with a unique size or don't want to resize it, simply enter the dimensions manually when placing your order. If you prefer to resize it to a standard size, select the drop-down menu to see the available standard sizes. If the aspect ratio of your image fits any of these listed sizes, you'll see a perfect fit listed. You can select that size and you won't need to choose any resizing options. If you'd like to print at a different size that is not a perfect fit, then you'll need to choose a resizing option. If you haven't adjusted your image file to a standard size or aspect ratio you want, you'll need to choose from 3 resizing options before proceeding with your order. Let's go over these 3 options in detail to help you determine the best one for your needs. First, crop your image. This option removes part of your image. Click and hold to adjust where you'd like the image to be cropped. I'll center this, then click Save Crop. You can click Reset at any time to undo changes and return to the original image. The second option, Do Not Crop, Reduce Image to Fit. This option maintains the aspect ratio of your image, scaling down one dimension to match the requested size. The other dimension will be smaller and will have a white border added to compensate for the difference. If you prefer to have white borders on all 4 sides, you can select a border in addition to the No Crop resizing option. The third option, Stretch or Shrink to Fit. This option retains the entire image without cropping or adding borders. It distorts the image to force it into the requested dimensions. Now let's compare the digital files for these 3 options before showing you how they look printed. This will hopefully help you understand how the 3 resizing options work. I'll first open my original image in Photoshop. Selecting Image and then Image Size will display the dimensions. I'll switch the drop down to show inches. The original aspect ratio for this image is 12 by 9 inches. If I want to print it as an 8 by 10 image, first I could crop. I would select the crop tool, and then I would select which part of the image I would like to remove. The second option would be Do Not Crop, Reduce Image to Fit. Since the image is 12 by 9 inches, I'll go to Image Size. I'll make sure my aspect ratio is locked. Then I'll change the height to 10 inches. This automatically adjusts the width to 7.5 inches while keeping the aspect ratio. I'll then adjust the canvas size to 8 inches wide. This will add a 1/4 inch border on each side. If I wanted to create this image with a border on all sides, I could change the image size to 9.5 inches, then change my canvas size to 8 by 10. This will still maintain the same aspect ratio of my original image and add borders on all sides. Then the third option, Stretch or Shrink to Fit, I'll open Image Size again. I'll uncheck the aspect ratio lock and set the dimensions to 8 by 10 inches. This forces the image to fit those dimensions and will cause the image to distort. Keep in mind that the larger the size difference on the reshape, the more it can affect the integrity of the final print. If you don't have Photoshop, there are many free editing programs out there like GIMP, which can perform similar adjustments. Now let's see how these resizing options look when printed. First, we'll look at the original image, printed at its 12 by 9 inch aspect ratio. Then we can see what the image looks like adjusted to fit an 8 by 10 inch size, with part of the image cropped out. Then we can see how it looks with Do Not Crop, Reduce Image to Fit. The full image is printed but scaled down, with a white border filling the remaining space. You can also see how the version of this resizing option looks if you choose to add borders around the entire image. The final option, Stretch or Shrink to Fit, the entire image is printed at 8 by 10 inches, but appears slightly distorted compared to the original aspect ratio. If you feel comfortable resizing your images, you can adjust them yourself before uploading and printing with us. Otherwise, please use our convenient sizing options while placing your orders on our website. We hope this guide helps you better understand the resizing options. If you have any questions, feel free to call us or email info@picturesalon.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.